Whee! Hi guys, this is your boy Martin from MartinTheVlogger.com/shop, so the largest European shop for Can-Am Spyder and Riker aftermarket parts. And today is another chop video, installation video about this Loudest Horn for your Can-Am Spyder F3 models. So are we ready? So I have it, of course, in the shop, in the chrome version, in the black version. And today's video, it's slightly different because how the horn comes and how the whole kit comes is that it should be mounted like this. Of course, you want the horn to be out, to be as loud as possible. But because this is a minimalistic project and we are rebuilding this Daytona and all the series are on my YouTube channel, we're gonna throw it inside to hide it completely. Of course, we will lose a little bit of the loudness because of the plastics, but that's the thing I'm willing to sacrifice. Now, two things: no bullshit around, straight to the point, 2022 rules, and also 2022 rules, no video ads. How cool is that? Now guys, I'm running the promo. You can buy these stickers, these memorabilia. Remember, always have fun, so I can continue delivering you YouTube content without video ads. So in case you can, support this channel so we can go like this. And now, enough of this, let's do the installation. Let's do very quickly unboxing. I did kind of unbox it before, just not to waste time. Of course, part of the horn. You will receive it most probably together like this. I just unscrewed it because I was checking the parts. So this is actually the part where the pipe goes in from the compressor, so it blows the air. Great. It comes in, as I said, it comes in a chrome and in the black version. This is the compressor. It's pretty heavy, so yeah, that's it. One holder, sets of several other holders. Great. And pretty long cables with relay, so really a plug and play option, and the manual in case my video is not enough. Great. Oh, almost forgot, and the 30 amp fuse. Yep. Yikes, I forgot one thing, but you probably noticed. The monster is on parts, of course, and I forgot to tell you that you should remove the top cover. My tip here is don't forget to put it back properly. That small part costs $200, something like that. Side panel needs to go off, 3 push pins, 4 bolts. Hopefully I don't have to show you how. And this part right over here, the plastic cover needs to go off, and the frunk. All right, so how it will go now. You need to take this rubberish clamp. Don't worry about the other one. And we will mount it all the way on this top frame, all the way to the back, using the bolt that it's provided and like what the cab or whatever it is. Now, ouch. Horn will go inside like this. You can test it. I recommend to test it first. How it will fit, but it fits just on millimeters. Now, because I was playing around already, and the thing is that when you fit it all the way there inside, we will be not able to use the other rubberish clamp. We will need to just zip tie it. Now there is a tiny chance that it might rattle because on the left side, on the inside side of the bike, there is a metallish part of the engine or whatever. On the right side, there is some plastics and kind of softenish thing that doesn't rattle. However, I don't want to risk it, so I will take an electrical tape and I will tape this thick part, or the biggest part around, so it doesn't rattle metal to metal. Be ready, because this clamp will fight back, trust me. So, you know, make it a little bit softer. And there is a cable underneath of it. You need to go under the cable, not over it, because you will not fit. We have LED lights there, but it should be all fine. And this is the type of job you wish you have like 3 hands or so. Ah, there you go. Ah, bloody hell. Now, don't tie anything at the moment, just let it loose. We will tie it later on. Now, if you will do this and you do not have that tape that I did, you will hear rattling this way. Nothing is in there. And we will most probably hook that horn into these cables with zip ties, but that's for later. Now let's drill some holes. Now drilling the hole, this is the first one that we will do. It's air compressor, and it needs to be rotated that this pipe, you know, that will blow the air, it needs to go towards your horn. Where we will mount it on this plastic. I mean, like, I'm not super big fan of it because the compressor is quite heavy. However, the old man, the lawn monster, in his video, he's also doing it here, so I trust the old man. And but what I will do, I will try to move it to the corner as much as possible, so you know it's not fragile on this part. So here, and just mount it just like that. And 8mm driller, it's like super tight, so spot on, I would say. How it goes then, of course you put the bolt in and screw it from the other side. Sits there very nice. Good, love it. Now onto the relay. Just make sure you don't forget to throw in the fuse. Alright, that was provided in. And we will drill a hole here and we will zip tie it. Honestly, I don't remember if the zip tie is coming with this package or not, but you know, anyway, use the zip tie, use the bolt, whatever you want. And I will place it most probably like this, so I can go with the cables to the compressor, and I can go with the cables to the old horn right over there, and I can go with the cables to the battery. So drill the hole right over there. Just please, you don't have to go nuts with drilling. This is 5mm, and I think it's gonna be plenty. So. To be super fair with you, I didn't like how the zip tie was holding the relay, so I went with the nuts and bolt. So cables, whee! I have no idea, but we're gonna do it step by step, and I'm following Lamon's video, so if Lamon screw up, we're gonna screw up together. So what we have here, we got the relay, we have here the the compressor. Now go for the ones that goes to the battery. It's quite simple, right? So kind of throw them to the front. So we have that. From those cables there is one as a split, so that cable will go to the positive side here, and you can very easily see it. Hey, found trouble, solved it very easy. So I don't know how I'll be able to edit it, but this is how the cabling goes. The shortest one that it's from 87 from relay goes to the positive terminal, and this cable that is hooked to the battery cables, that goes to negative. Otherwise the horn will just create something like zzz, zzz sound. And it will not work. So again, the short one goes to positive side of the compressor. Epic. So the cables to actually old horn, there are two ways how to do it. One, it's the lazy way. So you just throw in the cable through here all the way down, zip tie them. I mean, like, come on guys, I'm hopefully you can do cabling. And there are two cables. You can unhook them. I'll show you in a minute like how they look and what you need to actually find with your fingers, because it's very difficult to see through. And you need to unhook them and plug them into these two. That's the lazy way, easier way. More, I would say, difficult because you will need some rams or jack or whatever. We will remove this panel. How it's done: 1, 2, 3 push pins and 1 screw. Remove it, and we will remove also the old horn. So with the lazy option, the old horn stays there. With more like more work a little bit, we will remove the old one. By the way, the one top tip that I'm giving on almost every installation that I'm doing these days: have professional, have tools like this. I have 2 different ones, and what I like about them is not only that they help you to remove push pins, they come with 20 extra push pins, but also I was hurting my fingers while pushing some of the hard ones back. This will help you to push them back very easy, so worth to spend a couple of dollars or euros on my shop. Now when you will be doing it lazy way, have a look. Like, it's quite tricky, but okay, so here is one plug. The other one, it's from the bottom, so you need to feel it with your hands, and it has, let me see, it has this kind of weird mechanism. It will not help you to, oh yeah, so you need to unhook it from the top and open it. Okay, I don't want to destroy it now, so I will remove the horn and I'll show you more. Now when you would like to unplug the horn or unmount, this bolt is very visible and it might be an option to go, but I recommend you to remove the hole holder, and that way forget about this one. Just do the bolt that is right over here, this one, and this is size 11 and it's holed with the size 10, so alright. That bolt, it's so corroded I cannot really move it, so what we're gonna do, we will use brute force. We will cut it off. Now have a look at those cables. You need to, you know, they have shelf, so you need to open them and plug them out. There you go. And the other one. Right now it's pretty easy. Of course I have my cables ready. I will zip tie them in a minute a little bit more. And you have red and black. The black goes to this greenish one. The red goes to this gray with pink stripe or whatever. So just connect them like this. I will use a little bit of the electrical duct tape around them and zip tie all the cables. So the last thing is to connect these to the battery ports. Now it's quite complicated to show it to you because we have plenty of LEDs in here and God knows what else I have plugged in. This is the routine, or this is the way how you should do it. Of course, black will go on that side. Red one, it's going where the red is, so it's positive. Always when you're connecting anything to a battery and you need to unplug the battery, always unplug the negative part first, then unplug positive, put this thing in, connect the positive, put this black cable in, connect the negative. One top tip here is I have much stronger, much lighter battery in this monster. It's called anti-gravity batteries. In America you can get them. I'm shipping them only around Europe. You need to find the correct one, but it's much more powerful. with a restart button, so you will never juice out. And also it gives more power to your spark plugs, and it's just 1/6, so 1 portion out of 6 of weight out of original battery. Super cool investment. And I have it, of course, on MartinTheVlogger.com/shop, but I only ship around Europe, this thing. Last thing, before we can test it, we need to connect the pipe. You see that? That's where it goes, on this side, and it goes to the compressor, and yeah, you can see it very easy, right over there. Good? That thing, it's not an upgrade of the horn, it's completely different thing. Who cares that it's inside? It's so loud that you can have it, you can sit on it and it will be still super loud. That thing will go on the beast through the winter time. I have Bad Boy from Volo. This thing goes on the beast as well. So guys, in case you want one, MartinTheVlogger.com/shop. You can use this alternative installation, or you can have it just dropped in here. It's up to ya. This is insane. Guys, thank you very much for watching. In case you would like to support me, in case you like this, you know, MartinTheVlogger.com/shop. Memorabilia, remember, always have fun. And yeah, actually, remember, upgrade your horn or not, your call, but always have fun.